Been a while. Haven't seen you guys in a minute. I haven't done this in a minute either. I don't know. I feel like I got so busy with that album I was making, um, that I just didn't want to I don't know, I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to do that at all. I just wanted to make music. And I also just feel like getting on a camera and, you know, sharing your day every day is aggravating sometimes. Like sometimes I don't want y'all to know what I got going on. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to exist. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think some streamers I don't know how they get through it, but I feel like a lot of them be hiding their mental health or stuff like that. I feel like that's a lot of the reason why Corey Kenshin be disappearing though, because it's just like, who the fuck? Well, at least I don't know. I feel like with Corey, it's a little easier because he's not a live streamer, so it's like he can still do a lot of shit, and if he says something stupid, he can edit it out. But with streaming, it's just so dangerous. Like you just got to be on point every stream. You can't fuck up, bro. Especially if you post it on YouTube. Yeah, you got to keep that shit clean. And maybe not clean, maybe just, comfortable for everybody. You don't want to get under anybody's skin when you do these streams. You want to you just want to make sure everybody's feeling good, when they watch you and they fuck with the vibes and shit such as that. But we're live. It's been a minute. I am a whole different person compared to before. I think I evolved a lot, and I'm making my way to different things coming into 2026 for sure. Um, a lot of new things are coming up, um, relating to y'all and I guess what we got coming for everything. Cause I don't want to be that guy that just like you know. Wait, why isn't it? What? Why did it? What? All right, I'm confused. I don't want to be that guy that's just like all about content and all about you know being seen. Cause I just don't care that much anymore. It's not that I've given up. I don't think I'll ever give up on in the internet and making videos for y'all because it's just why would I? You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like at times like the internet can be very useless in my opinion when it comes to making wealth, and I do feel like at some point things will change as I progress in my YouTube and every other app journey. As I progress, things will change obviously, but you know it's important to stack that bag up right now, and that's all I've been focused on. Just stacking that bag up, being out the way, um, collecting primal knowledge to succeed and stuff like that. Because I don't want to be a failure, buddy. I really want to upgrade in every way. I want to make sure that I'm able to do this at a higher level for y'all, and that's why I've really been away. You know, increasing everything um as time goes on and shit. Let me see. Let me see. What the fuck? A queen and 6'8" Cuban girl mukbang have a pasta. Should we watch this, guys? Fuck it.
Imagine being able to.
Wait, am I even showing the screen? Am I showing my cell phone? Oh yeah, I am. All right, let's go.
App with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meat base 40.
Yeah.
What are you gonna cook?
You like pasta?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you guys, I love pasta. You know what I love more than pasta? Perfectly cooked lasagna. With
Your name on it.
with the white stuff in it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I really like lasagna.
You like shrimp pasta?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what? This is another. I want you to understand that this is a privilege.
I know.
Dead homies.
I know.
Because I make some good ass food.
I know.
Alright. I'm saying, like, that was just tacos, though. I'm saying, like, I really get in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I just want you to remember that.
Yeah, I know.
And
I don't know how these niggas get neck tattoos and just allow some man or woman to put black ink in their neck. I just feel like that's gonna have a very bad effect in the future. I don't know why. Neck tattoos are just so dumb to me. I feel like chest tattoos and shit and you know, leg tattoos, even feet tattoos if you're open to it. That's dope. And I feel like they look cool. They'll always look cool. It makes you look like a rock star. But I feel like neck tattoos are appealing to look at, but health wise, I just feel like it's kind of stupid.
because usually I'll charge.
I don't care what you do with other bitches, honestly.
I'm telling you, though.
Usually with other bitches, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You don't give a. You got to know.
Other bitches, shut up.
What the fuck you just said to me? No,
No.
what you, no, hold up. No. Get, hey, watch out. Get up.
No, I can't.
Get up, man.
No, I can't. Stop it, checker shit. This is not fair.
What you just say to me? What you just...
Wait, why are they blurred? What the fuck is happening? Big dog, what happened?
What'd you just say? Did you just tell me to shut up?
Why are they blurring it? Are we good?
Don't ever do that.
Okay,
Please.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever
I'm
tell.
sorry, Puppy.
Don't ever tell Poppy to
I'm
shut up.
sorry, Puppy.
Okay?
I'm sorry, okay?
Tell me right now you're never gonna tell me to shut up again.
I'm gonna take the shit. I
don't know if I'll...
Yo, like, you know, like, this is like the introduction for a porn movie. Let's stop being freaky. People still don't think that we are scared to be freaky.
I could have swore.
I actually want to get to know you. Come on.
I could have swore I wasn't the one who took a honey pack.
Huh?
Was I the one who took a honey pack?
You were the one that is choking me.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
You took a honey pack. That's about the freakiest thing you can do.
What?
She took a honey pack? How are you controlling? All right. I don't know if I want to finish this. This video's already giving gooner vibes. And I don't want y'all to goon, man. I feel like we got to do better about goon nature. You know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid that shit. God, my timeline is very telling about the stuff I watch. I wish I could, like, you guys didn't see it. But it's alright. I don't care. We can share everything together. You understand me, guys? Hold on, wait. Dude, I'm such an old head, bro. I don't know how to... Yeah, there we go. No. Nah, bruh. We shared everything, y'all. Alright. DDG X Ryan Garcia full stream. Uh, Shout out him, but I don't want to watch that. I feel like it's gonna be a good video though, but you know, I'm trying to watch some shit that don't have to do with another YouTuber, like that has something to do with like just me reacting to some shit. Um, 7 habits that make you ugly.
Start. You are not ugly. But what if I told you there are these little hidden habits that are kind of chipping away at your looks every single day?
Okay.
And you probably don't even realize you're doing them. The best part is the fixes are surprisingly simple. We're talking stuff you can start today and see a real difference in just a few weeks.
Okay.
I mean, how many times have you looked in the mirror? Maybe you're not happy with something, and your first.
I don't need to watch this. I look good. The fuck is you talking about?
Let me see.
Oh, what the fuck
see the
is
cut.
that? Evil boys night.
Let me see the cut. Let me see. That bit not dark enough, son. That bit not dark. That bit not.
Hold on, let me see this shit.
Looking for an easier way to get that
Evil boys night. Let's watch it.
LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brands.
Shut the hell up.
Let me see the cut. Let me see. That bit not dark enough, son.
Everyone in this video are comedians doing a bit. Everything is meant for entertainment purposes and not. I'm streaming. Ain't nobody was offered in the making of this.
Not dark. That bit
Okay.
not.
What he got that cut, swear?
Hold on.
We got that cut, swear.
That was
Oh shit.
God. Facts. Being a fat and sipping is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna.
Bro, what's up with these curls, Bruce? What's up with these curls, Bruce? These some different ass curls, Bruce.
What you been up to though?
If I've been chilling, yeah.
You went to Japan again?
No, I did not go to Japan again. I swear I ain't go to Japan again.
I love Japan.
I did not go to Japan again.
You recruit them Asians, boy, God.
What are you talking about? Nah.
Is that a, hold on, Dick. Hold on, Dick.
I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. Just know.
Is that a big ass nugget? See, that's the level we gotta get on, y'all. We gotta be able to have big ass nuggets in our room. You got Hellboy in the background. That's what's up. Fucking Joker, Batman, crazy. Gumball. You got Gumball in Invader Time. This shit fire.
Just know I know, bro. Fast, just know I know.
You know what?
Nah, who Jolly?
I don't get it. Oh, he calling him Jolly because he fat? Like, what are we... I'm a little confused.
Hey, watch out, little bro.
No, I'm just asking them. I'm not even like that. I'm just saying.
You're not the only one that got an eye for Asians. We gonna have blazers one day in my hot.
You already have.
I don't know what it is, bruh. I'm more like a type nigga. Like, I'm either gonna get a dark skin or on some like light skin. No, I'll take that back. I'm either gonna get a dark skin or some fine ass Indian shit.
Wild, bro.
No, I'm gonna have a blazer.
Okay,
And he's
put
gonna
it-
be in the
put it-
in
put it
the
on something.
MLB, my.
Put it on something you ain't got
Oh
no
God,
kids.
I have no kids. It's a BAU. It's one of my BAU girls. Yeah, it's one of my BAU girls.
Bro, you just stop, bro. Like, hold on.
Shoot me up.
What's your problem with Tis Mulatto, bro?
Man, that nigga beefing with himself, bro. I'm trying to help with it.
How you say like?
Oh, that white nigga that be saying the N word, bruh. Bro, I don't know what, like, I don't know why the hatred be so deep, but it's niggas like him, like, you just gotta backhand viciously on a good night, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just so he stop and just think, why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I do that? In GTA 5 every time, though.
I'm trying to help him, bro. Be for real.
Bro, all I ever did was help Buddy out, bro. Like, I don't know, like, you know, I was just helping him get some bread. Like, you know, I helped him start Uber. You know, I was helping him Uber and shit. Then he quit, and then he got back on it, and he wanted me to put up.
That shit crazy, though. Like, niggas don't even be understanding, like, the amount of, like, niggas out here that's just really on some like just getting by type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so important, bro, that we all chase a bag, bro, and we don't stop chasing the bag. You know, because it's always somebody else that wanted more than you, bro. I don't know why I just dropped that in there, but I just had to get that off.
Apartment in my name and let him
Oh
live.
God.
Why you didn't do it?
I don't know that. And you gonna be seeing this mukbang video, got like 6 jugs of coke and leftover food all in the house and shit. Like, hell no.
I feel like, nah, bro.
How do you take coke casually? I just don't get it. I feel like I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's low key sad because like they spraying metals and shit on the weed and shit. So it's like all my niggas still smoking weed to this day. I ain't gonna lie, Dick. Unless you growing that shit yourself, or you just know niggas ain't spraying your shit, which I don't know how you would know. You not there. I just don't trust it, bro. Like, I feel like they dead ass putting crack in a bitch. Like, every time a nigga smoke, heart start hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why every time a nigga smoke, my heart start hurting. I just don't know. And it's like, it's a strange thing, bro. Like, it's a strange thing. I feel like weed is not what it used to be anymore. It's kind of like, it's kind of gay. It's kind of gay now. It's kind of gay. I feel like alcohol also is kind of gay. You know, it just fucks up the liver and shit. But, you know, we're in a different era now. Drugs aren't the same. I feel like every year we go into the future, drugs get worse.
You gotta make that shit right with Brad, bro. You gotta make that shit right.
All right, so let's make it right. I'll pay his first 2 months. You put the apartment in your name.
All right, say less. If he come in here in court, not right now, but if we get to talk to him face to face and like we have an intervention, I do it. I'll put 2 bands up.
No. You gotta put the apartment in your name.
What the no, why can't you put it in his name?
Because he don't got credit or something. He want me to put the apartment in my name. Like me go get an apartment and just give him the apartment. And he said he gonna pay me rent.
I ain't his. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
man.
he mad because I ain't do that. I'm like, bro, you expect me to do that, bro? Like, what the fuck?
He got
Now that's some wild shit, big brother. I'm not putting nothing in my name of a nigga I don't trust. Or a nigga, period. Cause it's just like, unless it's like my dad or my mom. That's like maybe my siblings. So some of them be bullshitting, but maybe my siblings. I feel like my siblings is like the only ones. And that's just how I feel.
15 credit score? No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. No,
Bro,
no
listen,
way.
he was a truck driver though. Like he used to be a truck driver and shit, bro.
I
That's
can
how
tell.
Discovered him, bro. So he said I can tell.
Nah, what's in my law? But he gonna have to do something for this money though.
Do what?
I'm just saying, like I'm not giving a nigga like free money. I'm not saying like that. Like what?
What you want to do?
You don't cover him. If he
Yo,
get
I'm
low,
gonna be
I ain't gonna lie, I agree with that though, bruh. They gonna have to really do something, bruh. I don't know what I'm gonna figure out for him to do, but you'll have to do something for me. Maybe like find me a thick bitch that just know how to cook and can just meal prep my shit. A lot.
Let her get a protect feet. Let them go,
Yo, if we not fucking, you could dead leave. We not fucking with you could dead leave. Where your SSB chain at? Your shit got repo?
We never had no SSB chain, gang. Shit, the chain, it was a rusted chain that went around our necks. We ain't had no glistening chain. We never had no SSB chain.
Nah, y'all dead gotta catch up.
Now I'm gonna ask you, why you get no DEO chain?
I did. I had a little necklace.
You had a little one though, but you gonna ice out goddamn what it was, Goku, Nominato, what the fuck that nigga name?
Bro,
is?
that was Hiei, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about, gang. That's one thing I will say, bro.
Okay, so
I miss my necklace, bro. I don't got a fucking necklace no more, bro. Shit's kind of gay. I don't know why, like, I always lose things when I'm around these Leos and shit. But that shit be getting on my nerves. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
Or after 18. But what if I told you your bones can still grow if you know how to trigger it? Don't believe me? Look at Devin Larratt, the world-class arm wrestler. His dominant arm is literally longer than his other arm, not because of genetics, but because years of arm wrestling applied constant mechanical stress on that arm. And that's exactly what Wolff's Law says. Your bones remodel, adapt, and change based on the stress you apply to them, which means your bones are not fixed. They can grow when stimulated the right way. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this law to grow taller, even if it's just 2 to 3 inches.
I need this. I need this bad. I think every man wants this, but we'll see.
If it's just 2 to 3 inches, let's start. 1. Growth plates.
Why does it just speed up?
First and most important thing for height growth is your growth plates.
Okay.
They're what help you grow taller. For most men, growth plates close between the ages of 18 to 20. And once
Right.
they close, your height stops increasing, no matter what you do. But here's something interesting. There's actually a way to keep your growth plates open longer, sometimes till the age of 23, or even
Okay.
28
Talk
in
to
rare
me,
cases.
talk to me,
Think
talk to me,
back to
talk to me.
school. Remember how in 7th grade, most girls were taller than boys, but by 10th grade, the boys suddenly caught up and became taller? That's
Right.
because girls' growth plates close faster, mainly due to the hormone estrogen. And here's what science says. If you can reduce estrogen levels and increase testosterone naturally, you can keep your growth plates open for a longer time, which means you can grow taller for a few more years. So here's what to do. Avoid soy foods, things like soy chunks, tofu, and soy milk. These can slightly increase estrogen in your body. Sweat more. The more you sweat, the more estrogen your body releases. So play sports, run, or train hard daily. Focus on lower body exercises, like sprinting and skipping rope. They boost testosterone and improve growth hormone naturally. Eat foods rich in protein and zinc, such as eggs, chicken, lentils, pumpkin seeds, and fish. These nutrients support testosterone production and bone growth.
Nigga, if that's the case, I should have been fucking 6 foot by now. I work out fucking crazy. Bitch.
If you want a detailed guide on how to increase testosterone naturally, watch the video I've linked in the description. 2. Adaptive remodeling. Your body is amazing. It adapts to whatever you do repeatedly. And this same rule applies to height as well.
Okay.
Look at the Netherlands. They have some of the tallest people in the world.
No, the fuck
One
they
big
don't.
reason, cycling is a daily habit there. When you cycle, your legs stretch again and again. Over time, your bones slowly reshape to make that movement easier.
Okay.
This process is called adaptive remodeling. Your bones adjust based on the stress you put on them. To get the best
Tight.
results, you can increase the height of your cycle seat. A higher seat gives your legs maximum stretch every time you pedal. More stretch equals more stimulus equals better adaptation. This is the same reason giraffes have long necks. They constantly stretch upward to eat
shit.
leaves from tall trees. Over generations, their bones adapted and grew longer. Here's how you should cycle. Increase your seat height so that when the pedal is at the lowest point,
Nah, this kind of crazy.
your leg becomes straight, not bent. This gives you
Okay.
the perfect stretch for adaptive growth. Do this every day and increase the seat height a little bit more every month. With time, your legs will adapt and grow to match the stretch you're giving them. 3. Maasai jumps. Maasai tribe is known for their
Bitch. I've been doing these jumps crazy. Not recently. I stopped doing them. I ain't gonna lie.
height and vertical jumps. Their average height is 6 feet 3, and that's because they keep jumping. Jumping causes microfractures in your shin bone, which leads into the lengthening of the bone, hence making you taller. But still, microfractures can be harmful, so let's jump safely. Do 3 sets of 30 jumps every day. Combined with cycling,
Okay.
you can easily gain 3 to 4 inch easily at any age, as this is growing the bone, which doesn't require the growth plates to be open.
Right.
4. Resources. If you want your body to grow, you have to give it the right resources. Your bones can't grow if they don't have the nutrients and signals they need. First, get sunlight every day. Sunlight gives you vitamin D, which is one of the most important nutrients for height and bone growth. Look at the
Damn.
Maasai tribe. They stay in the sun all day, and their bodies get plenty of vitamin D naturally.
Right.
Next, add non-veg and dairy to your diet. The Maasai also eat a lot of red meat and drink milk daily. These foods are rich in protein, calcium, iron, and healthy fats, all of which help your bones get stronger and grow properly. Add boron in your diet. It helps your body use vitamin D better and supports bone development.
What the fuck is
Get boron
boron?
from simple foods like black raisins, nuts, and avocados.
All right.
Small additions, but they make a big difference in your growth. That's it. If you want me to create a detailed guide on
Decent guide. Decent guide. Decent guide. Decent guide. All right. Well, that's interesting.
Quality.
Let me see.
I'll see it.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, tonight feels like a great grand day. Oh, would you say to me if white women were 100% honest?
Welcome to Honesty Hour, an intimate women-only conversation series where truth finally has
I don't
a
give a
safe.
fuck about what white women gotta say. 5 stages of semen retention. All right, let's watch this.
Staying late again? Yep, got prospect calls to summarize. You really need to switch to Mondays here.
Stage 1.
Let's go.
Stage 1 is the start of breaking a habit, a very pernicious habit that slowly damages your energy, your body, your mental health, and your relationships. If you're addicted, you've probably tried to break it a few times,
Right.
but you keep relapsing.
Uh-huh.
The great Swiss philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau called it the most deadly habit to which a young man can be subject. But if
Yep.
you're watching this video, maybe it's a sign to free yourself from these shackles once and for all.
That's definitely not gonna be my face when I free the shackles. Nah, that's not gonna be my face. That's gonna be my face in the shackles. When I'm free from the shackles, this gonna be my face.
Though our world is filled with signals of lust everywhere, from movies to advertising, and these cold websites are designed by scientists and data analysts to keep you as addicted as possible. And it's hard to break something that for most people feels as natural as urination.
Yeah.
Another problem that most people with stage 1 face is that there's no clear scientific consensus on whether jerking it is good for you or bad for you. Some say it reduces the risk of prostate cancer, some say there's no benefits or negatives, and some say it harms testosterone. It's all very confusing. But if you have faith in ancient wisdom, their verdict is clear. From the Bible to the Dhammapada, many ancient texts recommend conserving the seed and
Yeah, we know. We know. Doesn't make the women any less thick. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. But obviously, they're all right.
Building its power for other things. Historical figures like Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs, Mike Tyson, and even Muhammad Ali are often said to have practiced semen retention to fuel vitality and success. But if you're a stage 1, you might have simpler goals to better your health and maybe even become more attractive to women.
Tight.
And initially, you'll feel very happy doing this, and things might even feel very easy. Stage 2. This is the stage where things...
Man, bullshit. Nigga. Shit don't feel easy. You get to the point where you're a lot of days in. You're talking to women. Never mind.
Difficult. This is the blue ball stage. At this stage, you'll feel a surge of sexual energy and a strong pull towards release. So even everyday things can trigger you.
Dude, I had some of the weirdest experiences 10 days into semen retention, bro. Like, anything feminine, slightly feminine, bro. Boom, I'm there. Like, it was just creepy. Like, anything, bro. A look, you know, a voice, anything feminine, bro. Just got me right. But it's not that it got me right. It was just, it got me, like, alerted. My body was on. And I was like, well, I need to go home. And then I would go home. But, you know, even the other day, bro, like, this beautiful black queen that helped me at Chipotle, because this white Karen was fucking up my order. And I kept explaining it to her, and she just swore she was right. That's why I don't give a fuck about what white people gotta say, bro. Anyways, yeah, she just kept fucking, like, acting like she was right, and I was just telling her she got my order wrong. Because I said add extra meat. This bitch gonna give me 2 scoops. In Chipotle, they usually give you 2 scoops. So if I say extra, it's 3 scoops. Well, not even 3 scoops. You just add extra meat to the scoop. She didn't do that. She just gave me a basic scoop. So it had me pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. It literally had me so mad. So I was at a point where I was just like, dude, what the hell? I explained it to her twice, and she still, no, 3 times, and she still didn't get it right. So I was like, fuck. And then she was like, charge him extra, extra to the black lady. And then not even knowing the black lady on my side, because she know I stand for my black people. Actually, she didn't know that at all. She just felt it in her spirit. So she helped me out. And then, but before that even happened, before she even helped me, I looked at her in the face when I first came in, and it was just like a certain thing about her presence. Like, it was just acceptance. Everything about her face just was like acceptance. And I was just like, that's awesome. But I don't like to, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like asking women out, because women don't even like when you ask them out. It's like, I feel like women like it when you're just doing your thing and then they approach you. I be seeing this shit like, it's so gay, men want to be, approached by women, and why can't you just go get her number and stuff? Bro, shut up. Shut up. Because when I go approach you, now I'm all of a sudden I'm weird. Now I'm weird because I was attracted to you and I wanted to get your number. Now I'm weird. And you know how many situations happen when you ask a girl out? There's like 3 terrible things that can happen. The worst one is like you ask her out and she just keeps walking. That shit, ugh. I just hate that feeling. The second one is I got a boyfriend. Ugh. Well, no, it's not her fault, but yeah, she got a boyfriend, so I'm not even gonna keep pushing it. I'm just gonna walk away. I respect her telling me more so than, you know, the first part, just walking away from me. And the third one, no, you can't get my number. I'm out of here. I do respect the third one more because she'll just tell you, I'm good. And she won't walk away. She won't make it awkward. She'll just be like, I'm good. I respect that. I respect the last 2 the most. But the first one, yuck. That's why I just don't care to approach women no more, bro. And even after a good conversation, you'll be having like a good back and forth with a woman, thinking everything's good. And then you're like, hey, if you're open to it, can I get your number? No. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'd rather just exist. Sometimes I just rather just exist. At some point, either God gonna put a woman in my life or he not. Or, I could give a fuck less anymore, bro. I just don't care.
Crushes Instagram posts, even idle scrolling. Sleep can sometimes get tricky too, especially if doing it was part of your bedtime routine, especially because you're no longer getting those quick hits of oxytocin and prolactin from release. But you have to remember, while those hormones can sometimes help with falling asleep, frequent release can also blunt testosterone over time. So even though removing that habit may leave you feeling off balance at first, it's good in the long run. Also, your mind may not feel settled. This can show up as a kind of heavy dark energy where you either don't want to do anything or you feel antsy and want to do something constantly. You might even find your fingers typing PO into the search bar on autopilot. The key is to stop before momentum carries you further.
Right.
Telling yourself you'll just watch without finishing or that you'll edge a little is usually the first step down the slope. This pattern mirrors other addictions as well. The brain hunts for loopholes, so going cold turkey is what works for most people because it keeps the route simple and non-negotiable. So you will find...
And life's better that way. You're working out, you're reading more, everything's just better, in my opinion.
Many people relapsing at this stage, but those who pass through this phase though, tend to report real benefits: more energy, clearer focus, more self-respect, and steadier motivation. At this stage, I will recommend a few things.
Right.
Firstly, you need to find a guiding principle that really speaks to you. If you're very socially conscious, for example, then you should learn about the shitty ethical practices in the adult industry. And keeping those facts in mind when you feel the urge can really be beneficial. Just remind yourself why you're choosing not to support that system. If you're health focused, look at the physical benefits: improved fertility, greater testosterone, etc. And remind yourself.
Yo, what's up with this picture of this white nigga in the bed? Like, what's up with... Bro, hold on. Nah, bro. I can't let that... Bro, what's up with this nigga, bro? Hold on, bro. Bro, imagine, like, yo, old boy just randomly... How you doing, big brother? Wrong one. How you doing, big brother? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro getting blocked on every social media, bro. Why are you texting me like this, bro? You good?
Etc. And remind yourself the health benefits you're sacrificing with a simple, short-term relief. If you're spiritual, frame this as a spiritual quest. As I will cover later, many ancient traditions are strongly opposed to wasting this life-giving force.
Bro, they said that nigga, they said Big Brother Shiva never released his seed, bro. Like, never. What the hell?
Secondly, identify the places and patterns where you relapse. Think about your environment. For most people, the bed is the relapse zone.
Yo, oh God. Bro. That's why it's so good to spend most of your day outside and then when you're at home in the living room. Because, dude, that bed... Demons. Oh, God. Just stay out the bed, bro.
Don't sleep. If you're awake and tempted, get out of bed and move to a neutral space. Think about your devices. If your laptop is the trigger, consider docking it to a monitor in a shared or open area. And don't use the laptop alone in bed. Maybe you can even use blockers with zero snooze options during your vulnerable hours. Also, think about your night routine. Most people relapse at night, and even if you dock away your laptop, you still have your phone. Consider putting your phone in a lockbox or another room for 60 to 90 minutes before bed and set it to charge out of reach. And if needed, buy a simple alarm clock so you're not relying on your phone. Lastly, you should also build replacements. When you get these surges of energy and desires...
Bro, these fucking faces, bro. That's really how I be feeling, though. Oh my God, that's how I be feeling.
else, do 10 push-ups, go to the gym, create a piece of art. Sometimes it's best to even breathe and let the feeling pass. At stage 3, you begin to feel the real benefit.
Yeah, that's when you start laughing a lot more. Life's just golden, man.
Of stage 2, you're happier, more active, and more energetic.
Yes,
You
Lord.
break PRs left, right, and center. Socially even, you feel more confident. You find yourself approaching new people, making plans with your friends more often.
Right.
And maybe even talking to your crush. And if you get your blood down,
Man, fuck out of here with that last one, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I've had good experiences talking to people, but I don't know, bro. The higher I get in, like, my own spirituality, I just feel like that whole lovey-dovey shit, it gotta be gay. Like, I love you, you love me too. That shit gay, bro. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like that, but it's just like, bro, like, somebody gonna have to prove me wrong about this true love shit. Because every girl that I've truly been in love with be on that bull. And if they not on that bull, they just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I'm not here to make you feel like anything, my nigga. But I just feel like until God put another girl in my life, that's just some bull. That's just some bull, bro. That's just some bull. And I feel like I don't see myself getting married the traditional way. I'm gonna get married in my own way, but I don't know. I just feel like that. I love you so much, darling. I love you so much. It's kind of gay. It's just kind of gay.
increases in testosterone, and the brain fog that once went
Also,
down
being
starts to
being way
many
fuck, being alone too is equally gay. I feel like you gotta have a deep connection to God and your friends, and a lot of girls you are fond of. For real, I'm gonna be honest. Being too alone is kind of gay. Both of it is kind of gay. So you gotta find that perfect middle place.
people here even describe a newfound brightness in their eyes, a kind of inner vitality that becomes visible outside. The thing is, at this point, you may even go through a cringe alpha male phase or an incel women hating phase. But please don't do that. If you find yourself speaking about being over women or sex with contempt, it's a sign you're still in a lower stage of development. It precisely means that
It's not that a nigga is in a lower state, my nigga. It's just I feel like I don't know if it's the USA. It could be the US, like the Western world. I just feel like I'm not gonna say dating is dead. I feel like that's bullshit. But I do feel like it's awkward as fuck to create relationships and build things if you're not where you want to be. If you're still building yourself into that person you want to be, I feel like dating is kind of like a hindrance at times. It can be an addition. It can bring a lot of good things into your life if you do it correctly, but a lot of people don't know how to do it correctly. A lot of people still don't know how to do it correctly. People that are rich as hell still don't do it correctly. So I just be like, it's I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is a lesson, bro. I need to start. I was gonna do this challenge, and it was gonna be like talk to try to get a girl's number every day. Just one girl every day. Just one girl. I was gonna start doing that again. I was gonna start doing that again, but I stopped for a reason because it's just too much awkwardness in the air. The last time I asked a girl out, it was in like a cookie shop. Um, I think I was in it's like what is this cookie shop called? I forgot, but it's this cookie shop, and I went there. I had on my little money bandana, and I was just like, what did I say to Shorty? I was just like, I asked her for the cookies, and I was like, hey, what's your name? And she told me her name, shook her hand, and I was just like, I was about to say something else, and then she just walked away from me. It was one of those first conversations, like you're about to say what you gotta say to a girl, and then she just walks away while you're talking. That type of shit right there makes a nigga just not care about wanting to talk to girls, cause it's just like I don't want to hear that shit like you know I'm giving up or anything. That fuck all that, bro. I just feel like most of my relationships came from when I was just doing me, and they just came into my aura field. You see what I'm saying? Asking me something, or the homie, hey, this girl want to talk to you, big brother. Oh, okay. And then all of a sudden we're dating. You see what I'm saying? Me and the girl. So I just feel like when I approach women instead of attracting women, it's a negative. It's always a negative, in my opinion.
over these things, and you're using retention as a way to boost your ego. But moving on to the positives, at this stage your psychology might change as well. As a former addict, you may have internalized the absurd plots and dynamics you saw in adult content and started viewing real life through that lens. But those distortions are fading now. You start seeing women less as objects now. While it's not everyone's experience,
Women are never objects. They're just people. Genuinely just people. That woman that you idolizing and treating all type of way, that's somebody's daughter. Remember that.
too much PMO can lead to having negative views about people and women. Even C.S. Lewis
Ain't
speaks
nothing
of this.
wrong with men and women. I'll take that back. Men and women are just odd right now because of the foods, the parasites, shit like that. In our natural state, we're fucking awesome. But the Western world, people are weird. Very weird right now.
He wrote that a man's sexual appetite is meant to lead him out of himself, to become a self-gift that completes and corrects his personality, first through the whole life union with a lover, and then through the creation of children and even grandchildren. But with masturbation, the appetite turns back inwards and sends the man back into the prison of himself. there to keep a harem of imaginary brides. For C.S. Lewis, the problem with this harem is that this harem is always accessible, always subservient, and calls for no sacrifices or adjustments, and can be endowed with erotic and psychological attractions which no women can rival. Among those shadowy brides, he is always adored, always the perfect lover. No demand is made on his selfishness, no mortification even imposed on his vanity. In the end, they become merely the medium through which he increasingly adores himself. After all, the main purpose of life is to come out of ourselves, out of that little dark prison we are all born in. Masturbation is to be avoided, as all things are to be avoided that slow down this process. The danger is that of coming to love the prison itself. So at this stage, you should see women and people in a more positive light. Stage 4.
I gotta speak on this though, and this is just my perspective, bro. It's so aggravating that the thing that's easy to do is bad for you. Isn't that awkward? But when you go out in public as a young man, I feel like young men in general have it a little harder than older men because older men have more money and just a lot more things at their disposal because they live longer and they're smarter. But young men, I feel like they have it the hardest in the dating world, in my opinion, because that's just how I feel. I feel like our looks definitely give us ahead in the dating world, but other than that, if you're not really as wealthy and you just look good, women gonna see right through that bullshit, and they either gonna fuck with you or they just not because you can't offer nothing. You ain't got shit. You feel me? Anyways, let me get back to it. It's so aggravating that the shit that's easy for you is so bad for you, and the shit that's hard is still somewhat bad for you. like getting a girl to fall in love with you is shit, and then you get into that relationship could still somehow end up bad for you. Rather if that's having a kid that you weren't ready for, or going through crazy amounts of trauma, with that one girl you fell in love with and she's taking a kid away from you, or the breakup and she get with another dude. Now you heartbroken, you fucked up. But you do grow from pain. So in general, you're still growing. I feel like you definitely grow more from relationships. That's a fact. And relationships feel better than self-sex, I'm gonna be honest. But it's just aggravating, bro. They both can lead to fucking pain, bro. They both can lead to pain. They both can lead to pain. But it's like, one is better than the other. I guess God respects it more when you're dating a woman, for sure. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Freud believed that masturbation is the one great habit, a kind of primary addiction, and that many other addictions like alcohol, morphine, tobacco, or excessive gambling often enter our lives as substitutes for it. In his view, the fundamental energy of the psyche is sexual energy, and much of human behavior is shaped by how that energy is expressed, repressed, and redirected. But here's the important part. If energy can be replaced negatively, it can also be transmuted positively. That same energy can be refined into a creative force.
Right.
It can fuel art, music, writing, painting, anything that asks something real of your spirit. And it doesn't have to be only art in the traditional sense. It can show up indirectly, making your life beautiful, starting new projects, traveling, taking bold risks, training your body, learning a craft. When this energy is channeled, people often find themselves more alive, more curious, more daring. At this stage, you may feel a rising desire to achieve greatness, or to simply fall back in love with life, the way a child does, intensely, innocently. And
I feel that. You definitely do, in a way. Start falling more in love with life when you just fall back into yourself, you know what I'm saying?
definitely want to seek out new challenges. You would look for something worthy of your strength. Nietzsche writes, the reabsorption of semen by the blood is the strongest nourishment, and perhaps more than any other factor, it prompts the stimulus of power, that rests of all forces toward the overcoming of resistances. The thirst for contradictions and resistance. The feeling of power has so far mounted high as an absent priest and hermits.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
But at the end of the day,
got it?
Somebody.
The way, as it may be clear, Nietzsche's concept of power is different than the traditional sense. I'll explain it deeper perhaps in another video, but in short, it's more similar to overcoming obstacles, yourself, etc. So moving on, at this stage, I would suggest you try using this energy for greater things. So you should go on adventures, make something new, maybe compose a song, write a page, paint a seed, even step outside, discover new lands, go into danger and risks, try new things. You have to remember this energy has no morals. It's the same current that can manifest as anger, jealousy, and impatience,
Right.
or as courage, creation, and strength. But in my opinion, usually the darker forms show up when the energy stagnates, when it pulls with nowhere to go. So the best thing you can do at this stage is to go out and live life. Stage 5. At stage 5, we look at the religious and spiritual benefits of semen retention. This can mean becoming a Buddhist monk, awakening the Kundalini, or even feeling closer to the Christian God. I'll briefly summarize some methods and approaches. In the practice of Brahmacharya, Swami Sivananda writes, this virya, or seminal energy, is verily Atma, or the soul. The secret of health lies in the preservation of this vital force. He who wastes this energy cannot have physical, mental, moral, and spiritual development.
This nigga spitting. And you know, I will say, the more you hold in the seed, your laughter gets louder. And I call it God laughter. So when you start holding in your seed for more than 10, 20, 30 days, or even like a year, you get God laughter. Crazy amounts of laughter.
Also writes, if wasted, it leaves you effeminate, weak, and physically debilitated, and prone to sexual irritations and disordered functions. It also leads to a wretched nervous system, epilepsy apparently, and various other diseases and death. In the Hindu tradition actually, semen correlates
Wow.
the term Bindu, the cosmic seed from which all creation arises. They believe the source of Bindu is the higher centers of the brain.
Right.
But due to the development of emotions and passions, Bindu falls to the lower regions, where it is transformed into sperm and ova. At the higher levels, Bindu is a point. At the lower level, it's a drop of liquid that drips during male and female orgasm. According to Tantra, preservation of Bindu is absolutely necessary for two reasons. Firstly, the process of regeneration can only be carried out with the help of Bindu. Second, spiritual experiences take place when there is an explosion of Bindu. However, certain tantric practices go beyond simple retention. These practices sometimes recommend intercourse in a way that the male partner retains his Bindu. But the thing is, now Tantra is sometimes used, especially by Westerners, to justify their inner desires. So I would recommend you read on this yourself and make your own judgments. But don't be swayed by
Yeah, bruh. And even with this bullshit, no, I'm playing. What only makes me mad about this is that, like, even if you have a wife, right, and you just, filling up the pot, bro. You just filling up the pot. The more you do it, the weaker you get. So you gotta be careful on even how much lust you're feeling for your woman. Yeah, buddy. You can't bust that jar. You gotta hold it. You can bust it if you want to have a kid, but you gotta hold that jar.
inner desires and confuse that for spirituality. To be honest, if you want to learn more about Tantra, I recommend this book. It looks kind of weird, but it's actually pretty good, in my opinion.
I swear to God, I met a Freemason today.
Great.
It was one of my last orders on the dash, and bro, swear up and down, that nigga had the checkerboard floor and everything, bro. Yeah, bro, and he just looked weird, and his house was big as hell, like mansion big. So it was nuts. Why the hell? Why am I getting? I don't follow you. Why am I? Whatever, bro. Whatever. I don't care. Jake Hopkins, Spar, Andrew Tate, Road to Misfits. Nah, I don't care. The philosophy of Odin. Alright, Odin. Who are you? you, bro.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is
Y'all think we could be Odin in the chat? Y'all let me know.
producer. The fastest.
This nigga beard is tough. Fuck you, Odin. Nigga know he tough.
The figures of ancient myth, few embody philosophical tension as profoundly as Odin, the chief god of the Norse world. He is not a god of simple goodness,
Right.
nor merely a ruler of thunder or harvest.
They said that Odin was a Siddha, by the way, y'all. So just keep that in mind. A Siddha. Look at what a Siddha is in yoga.
Odin is a god of contradiction, a seeker of wisdom who rules through war, a guardian of order who thrives on chaos, a strategist who willingly embraces uncertainty, and a king who knows in advance that his reign will inevitably end. His philosophy is not one of harmony, but of struggle, not of moral purity, but of existential necessity.
Right.
Through Odin, the Norse imagination.
Why am I watching this shit without glasses? Damn. Let's go.
A worldview in which knowledge is purchased through pain, power demands sacrifice, and even the gods themselves are bound by fate. To understand Odin is to encounter a philosophy that confronts the darkest and most enduring questions of existence.
Talk to me.
What is the price of wisdom? What does it mean to rule in a doomed world? And how does one act when the future is already written?
I know how I would act. I'll be on my throne with a crown, right? Like he got that stick, I'll have a big ass stick. You know, I call it the heart staff. I got the heart staff on deck. And then my wife, my wife just sitting next to me, right? She like, what are we gonna do, Elijah? What are we gonna do to save the world? I would just be like, babe, shut up. Let me think. Then she gonna go real quiet and I'm just be like, my niggas. And then when I lift up the staff, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be a wrap. I'm about to fix it all.
Unlike many supreme deities who embody stability, justice, or cosmic perfection.
Hold on, y'all. Something's been baking. Look at this. I call it the heart sword. The heart staff. I made it today. You see this? Heart staff. Yeah, I made this myself. You know, it took a lot of deep work, you know, to create this staff. Very time consuming to make the staff, but I made it. One of my favorite items.
Odin exists in a universe shaped by impermanence and violence. The Norse cosmos is not governed by an eternal, benevolent order, but by cycles of creation and destruction. Even the gods are subject to time, decay, and death. Odin does not stand above this condition. He is fully immersed in it.
Bro, this nigga beard is crazy.
Aware of its implications. His philosophy begins with recognition rather than denial.
Right.
The acknowledgement that the world is neither safe nor morally ordered in any absolute sense.
Right.
Power does not guarantee permanence. Virtue does not shield one from loss. Foresight does not grant escape from destiny. This fundamental realism lies at the heart of Odin's character. He is not the architect of fate, but its most relentless student. Odin's relentless pursuit.
This nigga has to be different, bro. I just wonder, like the hard work it takes to be like Odin. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we all could get to that level if we just focus hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be too hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, not that difficult.
Of knowledge defines his philosophical essence. He does not inherit omniscience. He hunts it.
Right.
He sacrifices endlessly in pursuit of insight. His eyes at the well of wisdom, his body on the world tree to seize the secrets of the hidden signs, his comfort for constant wandering. Knowledge in Odin's worldview is not a gift bestowed by the universe, but a brutal acquisition extracted from it.
Right.
This reflects a broader Norse conception of wisdom as costly and unstable. Truth is not clean or comforting. It is dangerous, fragmented, and often destructive.
They say that like power corrupts. I don't know why they say that shit, but nigga like me, I feel like if you corrupt, you just corrupt. You know, you get power and you become corrupt, and you were always corrupt, bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like me, I get power. I just feel like I'm gonna just try to help people, you know, make as many videos about improving oneself, if you get what I'm saying.
More is not necessarily to become happier or safer. It is to become heavier, more burdened, more isolated.
Right.
Odin's one remaining eye symbolizes this clarity at a price. Vision that penetrates illusion, but forever remind its bearer of what was lost to obtain it.
A lot.
This pursuit of knowledge is inseparable from Odin's relationship to sacrifice. In Norse thought, sacrifice is not sentimental devotion, but a mechanism of cosmic exchange.
Right.
One gives in order to gain. Odin.
Man, that's a fact though, if you think about it, bro. Like, think about how much you give to the gym, how much you give to your friends, you know. It's not for nothing. You know, even down to art, you know, I'm giving y'all my time. This is a sacrifice. Bitch ass nigga. My time is my sacrifice for today. I sacrificed a lot of time to make money today too. You know, we all are sacrificing every day in some way, whether if that's to our job, our own time, or our creative projects like music and stuff. It's a sacrifice. You're doing it out of love for the game. And it'll either mean something or it won't.
Embodies the principle absolutely. His self-sacrifice on the world tree is not an act of submission, but of strategic defiance against ignorance itself.
Right.
He denies comfort, stability, and even bodily integrity for the sake of deeper power and understanding.
Right.
The philosophy embedded in this act is harsh but coherent. Transformation requires loss. There can be no ascent without descent, no wisdom without wounding.
Right.
Odin does not merely preach this idea, he enacts it upon himself. In doing so, he becomes a model not of moral purity, but of existential commitment. The willingness to be broken in pursuit of greater perspective. Yet, Odin's wisdom is never purely contemplative. It is inseparable from power.
I wonder, like, the type of shit Odin had to go through to get that power, bro. Like, did he have to, like, murk a whole fucking nation, my niggas? Like, you gotta really think about this shit. And what the fuck is he doing now? You know? And what is, like, what about Buddha? Little Buddha. What is Buddha doing right now? Gotta ask these questions.
Unlike gods of abstract enlightenment, Odin's knowledge is always operational. He learns in order to influence, manipulate, and shape outcomes.
Right.
He studies fate not to accept it passively, but to maneuver within its constraints. This produces a philosophy not of surrender, but of strategic engagement with inevitability.
Right.
Odin knows that the final battle cannot be avoided, yet he prepares tirelessly for it. He gathers the fallen warriors not to prevent the end, but to face it with readiness.
Right.
His wisdom is not designed to eliminate tragedy, but to meet it with maximum force and awareness.
Right.
This reveals a philosophy of action rooted in tragic realism. One fights not because victory is assured, but because resistance itself is a form of meaning. Odin's relationship to war further illuminates his philosophical complexity. He is not merely a god of battle in a straightforward sense. He does not represent the raw frenzy of conflict alone.
I feel like, in my opinion, battle is very important, but you also got to look at it as like a service to many people that you're doing the battle for. Because you're not just battling the battle, you're doing it out of service.
But its deeper psychological and strategic dimensions. He inspires both courage and deception, honor and betrayal, sacrifice and calculation. Odin chooses who lives and who dies, not according to simple justice, but in alignment with hidden designs. In this, he reflects a worldview in which war is not an aberration, but a permanent condition of existence. Conflict is not an interruption of order, it is a part of order itself.
Right.
Peace is temporary, conditional, and fragile. This does not glorify violence in a simple sense, but acknowledges it as an inescapable force woven into the fabrics of reality. Odin's philosophy of war is therefore not one of blind aggression, but of tragic necessity. Central to Odin's character is his mastery of transformation and disguise. He travels in many forms: wanderer, king, poet, sorcerer, beggar. This reflects a philosophical understanding of identity as fluid rather than fixed. Odin rejects static being in favor of perpetual becoming. To exist.
What's up with this big ass horse? This nigga Odin just be doing shit, bro. Pissing me off, bro. Fasting. The healthier within. The entire story of Samurai Jack, start to end. Samurai Jack. This nigga did the philosophy of the fucking devil, bro. What the hell? Dude, the philosophy of Donald Trump. Oh God. Philosophy of Osama bin Laden. Philosophy of King. Philosophy of Buddha. Hello, Buddha. Yeah, because Buddha was fire. Damn. So he did the philosophy of Buddha, but he ain't do the philosophy of other niggas. Nah, Buddha was tough though.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
No Buddha.
The philosophy of the Buddha, also known as the teaching of the Awakened One, is one of the most profound intellectual and spiritual frameworks in human history.
They call his path the middle way. Nah, Buddha's crazy, bro. Like, you gotta really think about this guy, bro. Like, he did a lot of crazy, awesome things, bro. Like, in a lot of places, he's people's gods, man. People worship this guy. For a good reason.
Emerging in the 5th to 4th century in BCE in northern India, it offers a radical rethinking of existence, suffering, and the nature of liberation. The Buddha distilled his insights not into dogma, but into pragmatic system of understanding and practice aimed at alleviating human suffering. His philosophy has endured for over 2 millennia,
right,
influencing cultures, ethics, and systems of thought across.
Yeah, that nigga, tough guy. I'm sorry, y'all. I've just heard
I can't believe it's
so much of Buddha's lore. Like,
On November
I know
26th
the story up and down. I just know it. Sophia, the secret goddess that was removed. What? Let me see this short.
In the Gnostic texts, like the Apocryphon of John, Sophia represents divine wisdom.
Oh, fuck.
Yet she still acts without consent from the higher god.
Oh,
and goes
yeah.
on to create Yaldabaoth, a flawed, monstrous being with a snake's body and a lion's head.
What?
Horrified by the sight of him, she casts Yaldabaoth out of the divine realm and into a void. It is here that Yaldabaoth then forms the material world, having obtained a part of Sophia's essence.
Right.
As he's ignorant of the higher divine realms, he believes himself to be the one true God.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Sophia, regretful of her actions, secretly steals back her divine essence by tricking Yaldabaoth into divulging it to Adam, the first man. Humanity thus gained the divine essence, setting the Gnostic stage for redemption through spiritual knowledge and the return to the divine.
Cool. Very cool. What happens if you eat bananas every day? I know this shit. There's no way this is gonna be good.
If you ate bananas every day for 30 days,
all right, let me see.
Within 30 minutes of eating one medium banana, natural sugars enter your bloodstream, providing steady energy for 1 to 2 hours without the crash of processed foods.
Right.
Your body also absorbs 422 milligrams of potassium, 14% of your daily needs.
Right.
From day one, you're getting 3.1 grams of fiber, including prebiotics that feed beneficial gut bacteria. This improves digestion, regularity, and nutrient absorption immediately.
Mm-hmm.
By week 2, your cardiovascular system responds. Studies show blood pressure drops by 5 to 8 millimeters of mercury as potassium helps your body flush excess sodium.
Mm-hmm.
Your heart rhythm stabilizes, and stroke risk begins decreasing.
What?
Week 3 brings mood improvements. The vitamin B6 and tryptophan in bananas boost serotonin production, your brain's feel-good chemical. Many people report better sleep and reduced anxiety. After 30 days, you've consumed 12,660 milligrams of potassium, dramatically improving heart health. Blood pressure has dropped significantly, digestive function is optimized, and energy levels are stable throughout the day. Plus, your stroke risk has decreased by up to 24%, according to long-term studies.
Bitch. And then every day keeps the doctor away. Make it smoothies like that. I don't know. I feel like I've been told the complete opposite about bananas, but whatever. What if you vape every day? What if you eat grapes every day? Now that's really good for you. This kills your heart. Quit alcohol. Remove dental plaque. What if you walk 10 steps every day? That nigga should do like, what if you ate Chipotle every day? They say Chipotle.
If you're a Muslim watching this right now, don't scroll. This prayer is
Don't screw.
May Allah forgive
What
you.
is going on?
Big one.
What if you ate bananas every day for 30 days?
Oh,
Within
fuck.
30 minutes of eating one
Bro, why is it
banana,
still playing
natural
it?
sugars enter your bloodstream, providing steady energy for 1 to 2 hours
Oh,
without
brother.
the crash of processed food.
I'm going to just.
Your body also absorbs 422 milligrams of potassium.
What the
14%.
Bitch. This is why I don't fucking stream no more, y'all. It's just weird. Like, the internet is so weird. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing right now? Oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then there's always some religious shit I'm watching. Why? This is why I don't even like record this shit anymore. Bro, my homeboy showed me this shit. If you ate noodles every day, you would die or some shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Bro, nigga like me, I used to be stuffing them noodles, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? The creepy reason humans wake up at 3 a.m. Invest in this asset before 40. Ooh, inside Andrew Tate's Pananga penthouse. Oh my god.
Whatever happens. But heroes.
Oh my god, guys. Andrew Tate. Oh my god. He's such a man. That's what I would have said if I was a dick rider. But, you know, Andrew Tate is just a guy, you know. Just a human being. And everybody should see him as just a human being. But, you know, y'all know what I am. I'm not a human being. I'm a god. Not playing.
Headed MC, that tells me.
Where am I?
Everything I need to know. MJ, bald. Corey
What the
Kitchen,
fuck?
bald. LeBron before the DLC, bald. There's a direct correlation between being bald and being somewhat tough. So if this egghead right here messes that up, oh my mama! So out of nowhere, we see Timu Leorio bust open the door saying all Class S heroes have been summoned to the association headquarters. And even though Genos and Bang, the only S classes here, Saitama still decides to third wheel along to play some Hall of Fame fresh protector level defense. Except this suit.
I don't know why they be fucking low class in my nigga Saitama like he won't kill the entire universe.
He walks through the door, he's getting smacked by drawn from scratch Nobunaga, who says he's not even worthy of a handshake since he's only a B rank, which is literally only 2 levels down. You would think bro is like a D or something, but I guess the only one of those around here is stuck in his ass. But to cheer him up, we hear Miss Tatsumaki over here posing with that egghead, looking like she packing a KSI forehead under them bangs, with a look of absolutely pure disgust and disdain on her face.
Right.
But enough of you. Where is your sister at?
That's who we need.
I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to hear nothing you trying to say right now.
Type
but
beat.
out of respect, I guess I'll hear her out. As she proceeds to go into her freezer bag, questioning why they are hanging out with this less than, beneath them, pure disgrace of a person, even though he's not in S rank. Before finishing it off saying something worse than your crush just saying no. You disgust me. get lost. I swear it's always the smallest one.
Like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. They got all this shit to say, but do y'all want to fight though? That's what I would have said if I was saying Tama, bro. Y'all want to fight? Cause we could really get this shit. Never mind. If he punch them, they die.
They're so feisty for no reason. Don't nobody want you, Chop Salad. But now we're at the meeting where Sitch finally pulls up and hold on. What is that on your face?
Jesus Christ. That
There
fat
is
ass
no
nose.
way the pig from Angry Birds is who y'all gotta listen to. There is zero chance I will be able to take bro serious. Be sitting in the back, fighting for my life, trying to hold in my left. Knowing that as soon as I look over at the homie, I'ma explode. It might not even get that far though. He might smell the laugh before it happens. But anyway, turns out that this old lady Shababua, who got one of the worst names of all time by the way, finally got packed up, and in her dying moment, she left a letter saying that the earth is in trouble.
Right.
And up to this point, her predictions have never been wrong. And to add on top of it, Sitch says it's gonna be beyond the dragon level, which is like top tier catastrophes. And it's also gonna be in the next 6 months. Low key meaning they got plenty of time. You know how long that is? That's like 12.
That ain't that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a long time, but that ain't that long, bro. That's like right around the corner, bro. Where that bitch ass nigga at, dude? That's what I would have been like. I would have been like, we gotta find his bitch ass. Cause I'd be damned if I get clapped around this bitch.
They in anti-videos, half of a Corey Kensher break, or even 2/3 of a pregnancy, bro. That's mad time. Me and Saitama could low-key be X-ranks by then. And speaking of Saitama, while he's trying to oar for him, we just hear booming from outside because some lunatic-looking freak who does not have that junk on is trying to blow up the building. But after them weak-ass part one Sasuke fireballs don't work, his backup pulls up so they can jump everybody inside. Except as he's speeding in, he suddenly stops. As the whole squad goes falling out the sky in slow motion too. Like they just smell whatever pig boy here done put in the ozone layer. Before even the king gets the inverted Gojo treatment getting cooked too with a pristine slice down the middle. Line them up like
that's
Jalen Rose's
tough.
hairline. This is elite technique. Just somebody else wasting a potential top 5 barber career of all time. But that's until we see this demonic atrocity flying behind him with
That shit got 3 heads, bitch. Fuck a nigga back. What?
2, 3, 4, 5 heads.
He had 5? Yo, Blasphemous HD, I heard that. That was Blasphemous HD, bro. I used to watch that nigga story times all the time. I might turn that on at night before I go to bed. Bro, Blasphemous HD had the best story times ever. Oh my god. I gotta start living like Blasphemous HD, bro. Flex on the beat.
The worst 6-pack of all time. And them nasty Curse Mark 2 Sasuke wings. Oh, brother, you got the whole package of ass. You look like somebody handmade you out of some leftover Play-Doh, bro. I gotta know what your parents look like. Just by looking at him, you can tell he got nothing to lose.
Just straight crack. Crack fiend demon, baby. That nigga look like he sniff AIDS.
This person you'd want problems with. Except it gets worse because behind him is this enormous ship.
Oh my
that even
god.
when you zoom out, still take up half the screen. I ain't seen nothing this big since. Except it just keeps getting worse because then it loads up and the blast beneath it looking like it done already paid up the entire city. This might have been the quickest boss fight of all time. So we go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What do you do against that? I was about to say Saitama could have punched the ship or something, but you really gotta think about what that ship just did. Like, he gonna have to take his time with that.
And Sitch does confirm that the entirety of City A done got blasted to smithereens.
Damn.
And the threat level is at 99.8%. Like it's some damn germ mix. You can just say 100, bro. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And hearing this, Genos is ready to get to work. So he looked for Saitama, who is gone. Already busted through the roof to go and save the day. What a W man's. So we switched cameraman to see him just floating face to face with this abnormality of his ship before he goes to get a closer look and almost gets sniped. But of course, nonchalantly dodges like myself as it flies off to go and pack up a random town.
Right.
They're not involved in the story, so it don't matter. before it proceeds to spam like 8 more shots that all get dealt with no problems whatsoever. So now we go in to see.
Yo, Saitama's workout regimen is so fucking easy, bro. Nigga, I've doubled that. And I take breaks because my body can't keep up with my output. That bitch ass nigga Saitama don't got nothing on me. Only thing he probably could do better is nothing.
The body sprawled out all over the place because Saitama is making his way through the
I
shit
kicked
to
this nigga
save
ass,
the
bro.
day. He be so locked in, bro. I gotta respect the dedication for real. Until some freak pops up showing off all 46 teeth he got and these freaked out data on hands.
Okay.
Saying his acid breath finna take bro out. And
Right.
with this mouth, I do not think bro is lying. But either way, he jumps down, getting his head divided by 2.
Oh,
As Saitama
God.
carries on, just bullying the ship, tearing it up for the love of the game. And this is all while the boss just sits here waiting for him to arrive and realizing it's time. As he gets up and very slowly goes walking forward, and man, that boy look tough. Don't know if I ever seen a Cyclops with aura before, but he pulls up to a room with this blue octopus dude.
What the fuck is that?
I am not finna be pronouncing, and tells him to go handle their little intruder. And since he
What's up, Prosper Trace? How you doing, dick? I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen a stream in a minute. The fuck?
not built like that, he started calling Mills guard, the demon from earlier, so he could pull up and they could jump him. But he kind of busy right now.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So he just tells
Why
him
the
to
naked nigga fighting, bro? Take your ass back to jail.
the whole area and take the S-ranks out so that he can pull up. But instead of doing that, the octopus tries to talk no jutsu Saitama into leaving. And we all know talk no jutsu. It never fails. If you're Naruto, just look at this sweat on this freak's face. This thing don't want no problems. He knows he's not built for it. And because of that, he tells Saitama to just take a right and he'll guide him out the ship. But being a tier 1 rage better, Saitama...
You said where I've been? I've been making this album called My Girl. It's out. If you go listen to it, that's basically where I've been. I just been focusing on making that. And then also I just haven't really cared about streaming because I've just been trying to get my life together. And it's been working. Been reading a lot more, focusing, just getting the game plan together. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I just feel like streaming every day can take a toll on your mental health. It can also be really good too because I feel like streaming is dope. Like it's still really cool, but I am a very uncensored person, and there's a lot of things I can't say on stream. So sometimes it just be good not to stream at all. And a lot of the time, like recently, I just been making money, so I ain't really had time to stream. And also, my stream's been just ending abruptly. Like the last time I tried to stream, I streamed for like 10, 20 minutes, and it just turned off.
Like, oh, word? Guess I'ma just go left then. And look at the pure joy on his face, bro. This really is how rage baiting be, just feeling complete and utter bliss. So I can't even be mad at it. But anyway, he goes busting through a door, scaring some NPCs and giving Octo Freak no choice but to show himself. And I'm not gonna lie, chat. He's a lot bigger than I thought. Wait.
Pause.
I take that back.
Pause.
What I mean is he do look a little menacing. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Maybe Saitama really can't handle all that.
Wait, it's weird because like these are like he dropped this 8 hours ago, but this season is old as hell. He said, "Yeah, same here. The clothing brand is running up hella." That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. W clothing brand. Yeah, bro, it's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think it's fire, bro, because I feel like making money is just very important. Sometimes more important than making content. Content is still important, but money is like the problem for everything. If anybody got problems, it's mostly because of them fucking money being fucked up. It's always the fucking money being fucked up. And if you got problems and you're rich as hell, I'm talking buku rich, like $300 million up and you got problems, bro, don't even come talking to me, bro. Because I should smack the shit out of you, bro. Because all the shit you can do with $20 million, $30 million, $100 million, your ass could go to different countries, You could travel. You could eat at any nice restaurant. You could really enjoy life. You can go to resorts. There's so many things to do when you're stupid buku rich. So I don't want to hear that I'm sad and I'm rich and I feel like I've done everything. Shut the fuck up. Don't even, like, if a person that's buku rich, like, and I'm talking retardedly rich, comes complaining to me about them being sad, I will dead ass smack the fuck up out him. Like, dead ass. Like, I'm just gonna smack fuck up out you. Like, I'm just gonna smack the shit up out you, bro. Now, if somebody in your family died, that's the only time I understand. But if everybody in your family alive, including your friends, and you just rich as hell and just sad, don't let me get a hold of you, bro. I'm gonna smack fuck up out you, bro. That's a fact, bro. Okay. Rare video vlog. Road to Denver. I think I've seen this already. Did I see this already?
What do Pitbull,
fuck it, let's
DJ
watch it,
Khaled,
bro.
and Wyclef Jean have in common?
I still ain't seen this X documentary. Let's see this.
Run, stop! You.
Damn. I done talking that shit. Baby, she talking, she up on my dick. You got.
It's 4:18. We are currently in borderline Orlando.
Right.
We are nowhere yet. Yeah, spot all shit.
Oh, I did watch this. I have watched this. But you know what? I'm gonna watch it again because I love X so much and I haven't really been paying attention to X other than his music in a while. He said it's crazy because I have been feeling in me that you was streaming. Oh, that's fire, bro. See? Well, I did announce that I was going to today. So it probably, I don't know. Probably was that or just some spiritual shit, nigga. You may be more spiritual. You may be a tapped in type of person, bro. You may be tapped in. Ah, Slum God! What the fuck? I like. See, one thing that's good about fat niggas is that they love to fight.
Yeah. Damn. Well, I bought a new gun. 2 times 1.
That shit.
2 niggas, 2. I need to shoot one. I shoot my nigga today.
Oh my lord.
To me a nigga.
This shit was crazy. Is that I'm not a coon, bro. I'm not a coon. It's only sound this good because he's an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus he's X, bro. Most of these niggas, anything this nigga make music wise is tough, bro. You call me a dick rider, I don't care, bro. This song was hard, bro. And it's only funny because it's a black dude singing it. If it was a white nigga, slapping fuck about him. I don't care how catchy it is.
That's Billy raps.
And I mean Billy raps. Shoot a nigga was walking down my yard. Shoot him by the bar.
Oh.
This is like the whitest place I've seen. And get her done. Get him.
I hate driving through sundown towns. That's like the worst thing ever.
That was amazing. That's a for real crazy old one. Trees, birds, madness. Look at them. Nice.
Them niggas drove to Denver from Florida. That had to be the most lit road trip ever. A lot of breaks and shit, and I know that. Tight, dude. Missouri. Yo, apparently that's a place that I would like. I've never been, but I've heard. What the hell's going on here? I've never seen this. What the fuck? Missouri. Bitch nigga. I got a ride in my car. Okay? Day 3. Why are they fighting back there, bro?
Damn, I got one of those too.
Where you driving, bro?
You a fuck nigga, man.
Am I?
Yes, bro. Driving a Kia. We just got pulled over. Because of this nigga.
What the fuck up? I'm speeding in this bitch. Ricky Bobby.
It is current. Ricky Bobby.
I would have been pissed off if I got pulled over. But at the same time, a road trip this long, eventually somebody gonna end up speeding, bro. And that bitch ass nigga cop gonna be sitting there, oh, I've been waiting on a fuck nigga to do it. Thank God I can pull somebody over today.
So, it is currently 9:50.
Right.
And it is Saturday, January 9th. And we are 3 hours and 20 minutes away from the show.
Damn.
So, hopefully we make it. And if we don't make it, I'll just threaten my manager. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, why are you speaking? What make you speak? You. English, you speak?
Bro, it's crazy, bro. This era was such a while ago. Like, a really long time ago. X was just living his life, man, around this time, man. I remember this time, bro. I remember this song, too. Still gotta kick the hole out with a leg. That nigga had a whole, like, flow on SoundCloud, bro. I forgot who an artist this was, but he was tough. That's crazy, bro. I'm never gonna grip the Hobie ass, bro. I can't grip the Hobie ass like that. But you know how Josh said get. Shout out him. You see him riding with his shirt off, bro. Sometimes you just gotta ride with your shirt off, bro. Anxiety and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look how skinny this nigga ski was, bro.
Goddamn, suck him up. Mama bitch, I put up in a coochie color truck. Goddamn, fuck is up. Better than my boss is so designer these nuts. Got off and off, I'm like, stop. I know my bezels, they hot. Whipping up a fairy like a crop pot. Flip flops, no socks.
Tight shit. 1876, Colorado.
It is now 12:49.
It's crazy. I don't remember this shit. It's been that long, bro. It's been a minute. I don't think I've ever seen the entire vlog.
And we are in Denver, Colorado.
Right.
We made it to our destination. I got my boy Williams, my boy Ski, my boy Trunks.
You already know what it is, man. Gang shit.
Lucifer, 666 with the dick.
What? Oh, wait a second. Holy shit. I think I do remember this. I think. See, that's why it's important y'all keep a fucking charger with you, my nigga. Cause you never know when that fucking phone gonna fucking die on you. You get me?
It's on. Y'all boys better watch out.
Fuck a snowball fight in Colorado, bro. I mean, they fun as hell for doing this, bro. But, I mean, unless it's a hotel buy and I got clothes, fuck this shit. Stupid ass snowball fight, bro. I'll be so pissed off a nigga throw a snowball at me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Run to 30, bro.
Niggas out.
Yo, shit. I got a cigarette.
Yo, what? The clothes.
Wait, who said that?
Yes, Lord. Oh, oh. No, I've never seen this. Oh, oh, oh. Niggas in a crib chilling. Bad bitch tripping. Niggas smoking up. Bad bitch thinking with a cup. Drinking with a cup. Bad bitch up. She ain't got a top. She don't got no body. Loving on her. I was on the top of the world. Nigga got a problem. You was a girl. What? Huh? Crazy. They had a show and they drove this far. Crazy. I'm sorry, bro. This song is so old, bro. I can only dance like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. What song is this? I can't hear it. It's too much bass. Crazy time, bro. Crazy time. Different era. Literally different era completely. Look at how they dressed. They still had drip for the era though. I wonder what happened to this nigga in the spiritual world. I dead ass gotta ask these questions. I'm gonna do like a. I'm gonna figure it out one day. Where the fuck did he go spiritually after this? Crazy. Oh shit. I've seen half of these clips, not too many. When you're alone, that's when you feel the most depressed. I could be in a room full of people and I don't feel depressed. That's how X used to talk in interviews and shit. Oh shit, X stomping out a nigga. Oh my god.
No, I really didn't. Someone pushed me. Someone pushed me off. Nova pushed me off.
Man, where the food at? They just got snacks. Real. Day 4. Oh my god! That iconic picture. That picture is very iconic. Crazy. What did he say? Oh, he said my dick itch. Damn, it's so crazy he's dead. It's so crazy. If murderers didn't exist, this nigga would have still been here chilling. BTS. I think I've seen this already, right?
Things nigga sounds like a crying angel, nigga. But that nigga's raw as shit.
Cause I peeped on, it was something PM. That shit was hard. It was either
444.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
That's what we make of a rock song. That's the actual rock song.
That's crazy, bro. X has so many evolutionary states. Nigga was just jumping. Michael Jackson, it has to be perfect. Michael Jackson's insane work ethic.
Michael Jackson was a once-in-a-generation genius, but his work ethic, creative process, and advice is timeless.
I don't care if the whole world is against you or tease you, then you're not gonna make it. Believe in yourself.
So here are a few simple ideas that we can all take away from his creative process.
Study the greats and become greater.
Ooh, study the greats and become greater. I felt that. I need to start dropping music like I'm making it for a whole country. That's what I need to start doing. How old is Rick Owens?
Kind of the spirit of what I'm trying to do perfectly. So I think it was, personally for me, it was very.
She's smoking a fucking blunt, destroying her health, getting closer to death. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why Fight Club was right about self-improvement.
Self-destruction. Hey man, what's the best advice you can...
Fuck. Man, we're still not at 2 hours. I'm so tired of streaming already, guys. I'm just ready to go to bed, guys. Get in my nice, comfortable bed. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, but I know I'm about to eat good.
If someone that's in sales.
Switch to Monday CRM.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Hold up.
Is that what a man looks like?
Self-improvement is masturbation. Self-destruction.
Yes, self-improvement is masturbation.
Self-improvement is masturbation. Self-destruction. I gotta watch Fight Club again.
All of the YouTubers telling you that self-improvement will save your life. I'm sure that you consume self-improvement content, and I am also sure that you have a similar story as me. You were at a low point of your life. You were too something. Too skinny, too anxious, too lonely, too degenerate, or too lazy. You decided to look for a solution to this particular problem, and you found, mostly by chance, about self-improvement. You got too tired of being...
All that self-improvement shit, though, is like, it's only like 1/2 of the fucking pot, bro. There's still a lot more you gotta do.
And got hands down to learn absolutely everything you could. You wanted to improve your physique, your mental health, your social skills, your relationship, and your finances, all at once. A new world where everything could be perfect if you did your habits enough times and worked your ass off. It's exhilarating, right? After a few months of meditating, exercising, and reading every book you could, you gained confidence. You were unbeatable. You decided to go out of your house to show everyone your new self. And you see that no one noticed.
Nobody gives a fuck. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, nobody gives a fuck, bro. The only people that's gonna care about all that self-improvement you doing, I mean, I do think if you have some effect on people by some art you create, then yeah, then they'll care. But I just feel like most people don't give a damn. And unless you affect them in some way.
Why would you pee on this rug, Danny?
You gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Affect them in some way.
Why would you pee on this rug?
Oh my god, bro. These walls are so paper thin, it's aggravating. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, those are my hands.
affect them in some way. Yeah, but you can hear it. You can literally hear it, bro. God fucking damn it, bro. My God. Some people are actually robots, bro. Why? People blew nothing. My God. What did I have on? What a weird outfit. What a weird person I am. Strange video game. What a strange video game. Strange world. Strange day. Strange politics. Strange way. Okay. Okay. That's crazy, bro. People really can do anything and make success out of it. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Dude, this is the dumbest hat ever, bro. This hat is stupid. But yeah, we should finish watching that Fight Club video because we're almost done with this whole fucking stupid, what's it called, for the day. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. You know, somebody else just unfollowed me that I spoke to. And, you know, it just made me think, like, damn. Some people just aren't going to like you. That's right. You know, you got to think about the people who support you and the people who don't. You know, some people don't have to support you. Some people don't have to care about you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to, I don't even know what I'm talking about. We're at a point in this live where I don't even want to be live no more. I just want to end the live. I don't know why it sounded like something darker, but yeah, man, that's just how I'm feeling, bro. I don't know how these niggas go live all day. I just don't know how they do it. I feel like when I was smoking, it was a lot easier to go live every day. But right now, it just feels so weird. Alien almost, you know? As an artist, especially, like a musician, going live kind of feels gay. My bad. I'm sorry. All right.
Viewers are ignoring you, as always, and you become frustrated because no one is seeing all of the knowledge you have now. Nobody is seeing how high value top 1% you became. So, you go to your house to search for the answers you were missing and try to find more knowledge, more secrets, more, and more, on a desperate look to finally be complete.
Right.
But still, little to no improvement. You're just the same, with some knowledge that's pushing you to do more and learn more every single minute.
Right.
All of these fake gurus are insisting you on to buy their new program, which apparently has the things that the one before doesn't, and installing the belief that you'll always need more. more knowledge, more work, more secrets, and, as in Fight Club, a new piece of furniture. There is always a new business model, a new workout program, a new book, or a new course that you must get to evolve to the next level. They are insisting you to get way more, when in reality, to actually improve, you need way less.
Strike balance. I say never be complete. I say stop being perfect. I say let's evolve. Let the chips fall where they may.
Needing way less is what Tyler Durden calls self-destruction. When we embarked on this self-improvement journey, we built our new selves atop old, infected roots.
Right.
Fight Club reveals destruction in every form, shattering glass, tearing down walls, and confronting strangers, all reflections of an internal struggle. Yet, self-destruction isn't solely about physical pain. It's about the mental battle of shedding old skins, old beliefs, old wants.
Right.
The narrator is left completely zeroed out. His apartment exploded, he's living in a shithole, and he's getting beaten up a couple of times a week. Tyler is pushing him to question every single belief he has. Did he truly need all that furniture? What did he know about himself if he hadn't got into a fight? What's the point of being a slave of the system? The system has always told you that the answers were out there in the education.
And it isn't, no matter how many workouts you do, no matter how many days you work, somehow you still fall behind because you weren't supposed to win. You have to somehow figure out how to win because the system doesn't tell you how to win. It tells you how to lose. Fuck. And then when you start losing, you become like food for the ones that are winning.
And toxic self-improvers amplify this belief by telling you that you shouldn't trust your brain and that you should look for every single answer in their videos. They're pushing you to look outwards and continue building over shitty roots,
right?
So you can never change.
Right.
They told you, do uncomfortable things like cold exposure or quitting sodas, when in reality,
I'm not taking no fucking cold shower, bro. Like, like I already stopped smoking, bro. I don't drink. I work out. I fast. Why the fuck I gotta take a cold shower, bro? You honestly eat a dick with that shit, bro.
Is to face your
bro, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll take a medium shower, like, in between, bro. Them cold showers, bro, they a bitch.
To put it in simple words, if you want to grow, a part of you has to die.
Yep.
Of course, in a metaphorical way. To actually make progress, you don't need a new productivity course or a new habits book. If you have low self-esteem, face that demon and discover why you have this problem. What were the causes? Why did you build this belief? If you're constantly anxious or depressed, what's the true reason for it?
Right.
Learning to face your demons and thinking your way out of core problems will do much more for you than constantly learning new superficial stuff and trying to know everything. Tyler Durden loves chaos. He thrives in it. He wants it constantly. He sees that what he needs to get to the next level is on the other side of the unknown.
Damn. You right, though. This is why I should start talking to women again. Because it's just like, even if you're not winning, it's still a good thing if it goes right. I have women that fuck with me just for me, and I need more of that. I need more. Because now that I moved away, all my progress is gone.
Peterson says there's...
Oh, fuck. I mean, I've tried. I don't care.
Two real things. What we know and what we don't know. In every bit of chaos, there is the possibility of order, and vice versa.
Right,
Tyler was always changing, evolving, and completely detached from external things. He understood that many things were meaningless.
Right.
That what brought true meaning was leaving an impact. Of course, you shouldn't desire to leave a bad footprint in the world. That's simply insane. Notice that he doesn't consume lots of things trying to find answers. He just goes with it and takes action.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I love books, videos, and courses. But there's a certain point where you should consume way less of content and experience life. One of the teachings that people post online will only change your life if you actually apply them
Right.
and become super intentional with what you consume next. The narrator created this alter ego so that he didn't have to directly face chaos and do the changes he needed by himself. He created this imaginary character who pushed him to every limit he could. But still, the narrator continues to question the acts of Tyler and frequently opposing him. That's why you see little to no growth from the narrator until the end of the movie, when he realizes that he's absolutely insane and that this whole time it was himself. So, what's the solution?
Nah, Tyler started fucking tripping at the end, bro. Blowing shit up. Bro, that nigga was tripping. Nigga.
Masturbating ourselves with new information. The answer is not as simple as stop consuming content and take action. It's a little bit more deep. After you consumed a lot of content, you probably feel productive but confused. So many points of view about how to solve the same problem will drive you crazy. The first thing to unlock true growth in your life is to analyze it and see what the hell is wrong. The narrator couldn't sleep because he didn't know why. He found out that by letting his emotions out, he could finally sleep. That's kind of a more superficial conclusion. If you find the roots of your problems and try to analyze them objectively,
right.
By the way, you'll need a lot of meditation for this. Sooner or later, you'll find the solution. The catch is...
Yeah, but even with meditation, you got to be careful with that because you may awaken something in your kundalini that is fucking negative and that could fucking blow you up. But that probably won't happen, right? Just have to have faith. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I don't know if I'll stream again, but it was cool streaming with y'all. You know, got my heart staff in full effect. This is a new item, by the way. I made this, but got my heart staff that was a jellyfish before. Not a jellyfish net before. Turned into a staff, into a heart sword. Heart staff, my bad. But anyways, it's been good. It's been great. Y'all, I'll see you later. And I don't know when I'll stream again, but I'll see you later. All right, goodbye.